From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening and welcome, viewers. Today, Sonia Gandhi lost to Republic in the Mumbai High Court. All the false and fabricated, politically desperate FIRs filed at the behest of Antonia Maino was suspended. And the court said that prima facie no charge can be made out by the Congress party against me or our Republic network. My dear viewers, in 3 months, Sonia Gandhi has exhausted everything. She's done everything. Sonia Gandhi has instigated a physical attack on me. I accuse her. She and her son and daughter have ordered numerous FIRs against me. They have shamelessly misused the police machinery to let my attackers off scot-free and file more false cases against me. They have done everything, and yet the Vadras have lost. Sonia Gandhi, Antonia Maino has lost. She did everything. On her instructions, we were interrogated for 28 hours, and yet, Sonia Gandhi, you lost. We were asked details about how we decide headlines on this channel. We were asked, tell us, the police, your editorial workflow, and we could not believe it, viewers. We were sitting in rooms with investigators from the police who were telling us that they need to know how we decide our headlines, that they need to know how the Republic newsroom functions, that they need to know how we earn revenue. Viewers, on Sonia Gandhi's instructions, we were denied access to our phones. And viewers, I have no doubt in saying that on Sonia Gandhi's instructions, I was stopped from doing my programs. I was stopped on Sonia Gandhi's instructions from carrying out my professional responsibilities, which is why, Sonia Gandhi, you should be doubly ashamed today that you have lost. And I'm delighted, viewers, that today with your support, the pride, the arrogance, the conceit, and the deceit of Sonia Gandhi and Antonia Maino. Pride, arrogance, conceit, and deceit of Antonia Maino and the Vadra family has been ripped off once again. And once again, it has been asserted that making the Indira of 1975 your role model in life and in politics, personally and professionally, Sonia Gandhi and Antonia Maino, will end in defeat. And that is what Sonia Gandhi has faced today. The 6-letter word she's scared of: defeat. Sonia Gandhi, you have been defeated. And viewers, you are my strength. You are at my core and at the core of our network. When politicians and media dynasts have tried to target us, you and you alone have made us win. If there is one reason I'm doing my show today out here, being able to say this to you, it is because you stood by me. You made me win. I dedicate this victory today to you and you alone. And to you and you alone. And so to you and you alone and all of you, my deepest thanks and gratitude, viewers. My deepest thanks and gratitude. And that is why I say that I feel blessed to be able to bring the news to you, viewers. Thank you for standing by me. We are debating this at 10 o'clock tonight. Republic wins and Sonia loses. Debate number 1 tonight. What is there to mock about a pro-poor scheme that helps 80 crore Indians? All this and more is coming up, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the Debate Tonight.
प्रधानमंत्री गरीब कल्याण अन्न योजना का विस्तार नवंबर महीने के आखिर तक कर दिया जाएगा।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi extends the world's largest food security scheme by 5 more months.
80 करोड़ से ज्यादा गरीब भाई बहनों को 5 किलो गेहूं या 5 किलो चावल मुफ्त मुहैया कराया जाएगा।
Additional 90,000 crore rupees allocated by the Modi government to feed 80 crore Indian citizens. The Vadra Congress exposes its anti-poor mindset, mocks the government's mammoth humanitarian efforts. Massive victory for the Republic Media Network. The Bombay High Court suspends motivated, false fabricated, Congress-sponsored FIRs. Sonia Gandhi loses the battle to muzzle the free media. The judiciary upholds our right to report. And China feels the pinch after India blocks 59 Chinese apps, begs India to reconsider. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is one thing that has stopped affecting the Prime Minister, it is the constant nitpicking and negativity by irrelevant politicians who thrive only and only on Twitter. Today, his massive pro-poor announcement proves just that. The decision to extend the timeline of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana will not just ensure free ration for 800 million underprivileged Indians, but will also cement India's place in history for implementing the world's biggest food scheme during this pandemic. The naysayers are on a very weak footing tonight.
त्योहारों का ये समय जरूरतें भी बढ़ाता है, खर्च भी बढ़ाता है। इन सभी बातों को ध्यान में रखते हुए ये फैसला लिया गया है कि प्रधानमंत्री गरीब कल्याण अन्न योजना का विस्तार अब दिवाली और छठ पूजा तक यानी नवंबर महीने के आखिर तक कर दिया जाएगा। यानी 80 करोड़ लोगों को मुफ्त अनाज देने वाली ये योजना अब जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर में भी लागू रहेगी।
With that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the extension of the world's largest food scheme, which will directly make an impact in the lives of 80 crore Indian citizens from the most underprivileged sections of the society.
सरकार द्वारा इन 5 महीनों के लिए 80 करोड़ से ज्यादा गरीब भाई बहनों को हर महीने परिवार के हर सदस्य को 5 किलो गेहूं या 5 किलो चावल मुफ्त मुहैया कराया जाएगा और साथ ही प्रत्येक परिवार को हर महीने 1 किलो चना भी मुफ्त दिया जाएगा। साथियों, प्रधानमंत्री गरीब कल्याण अन्न योजना के इस विस्तार में 90,000 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा खर्च होंगे और अगर इसमें पिछले 3 महीने का खर्च भी जोड़ दें तो ये करीब 1.5 लाख करोड़ रुपया हो जाता।
For the next 5 months, the Prime Minister Garib Kalyan Yojana will ensure that the needy do not go hungry.
कोरोना से लड़ते हुए भारत में 80 करोड़ से ज्यादा लोगों को 3 महीने का राशन यानी परिवार के हर सदस्य को 5 किलो गेहूं या चावल मुफ्त दिया गया। इसके अतिरिक्त प्रति परिवार हर महीने 1 किलो दाल भी मुफ्त दी गई।
A mammoth pro-poor scheme under which till the end of November, the ones who've been most affected by the lockdown will get 5 kilograms of wheat or rice and 1 kilogram of whole chana every month. But instead of lauding the steps taken by the government, the frustrated Vadra Congress is choosing to mock it with such tweets using hashtags Stop Bhashan, Take Action.
The Prime Minister of the country has addressed the nation and said what? What is the paltry amount that he is willing to give as free food to the public per family, per month? What is that? Will any nutritionist in this country be able to confirm if that's enough to even keep them alive?
They expected a statement on China. They were waiting to unleash another tirade. But stunned by the announcement, their confused strategy is exposing them once again. From mocking to claiming credit, the Congress is tying itself in knots in its desperation to criticize and politicize. Unaffected, the government is moving ahead with the modalities, holding back-to-back meetings to ensure the scheme is implemented. Naysayers don't realize that they are criticizing the world's biggest pro-poor scheme, a massive humanitarian effort, a decision to ensure the most needy don't go hungry, and a step that will give free ration to 80 crore Indian citizens. For the Prime Minister, his priorities are set and in place, from strengthening the country to empowering every citizen and winning the war against corona while acknowledging the role of every individual.
मैं आज हर गरीब के साथ ही देश के हर किसान, हर टैक्स पेयर का हृदय से बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूं, उन्हें नमन करता हूं।
Let's debate.
And I'd like to welcome everyone and start with P. Chengal Reddy and Mohandas Pai. The response is what intrigues me. Mohandas Pai and P. Chengal Reddy, that it was told after the Prime Minister announced that all 80 crore people will continue to get free food up till roughly November. It was said, Mr. Chengal Reddy, that this is not relevant. I could not quite understand. How is covering almost 2/3 of India's population with a free food scheme not relevant at this time? What would have been more relevant?
What I explained was basically not understood properly by your people or whoever it is. Please remember, 40 crores of the people whom Modi ji has today announced that food security, these 40 crores are dependent on fruits, vegetables, fish and other things. They are all small, marginal tenant farmers. They are below poverty line. All that I am trying to explain to the government on this last 2-3 weeks is, look, for 3 months, these perishables, so whatever money they have invested, it is lost. 40 crores of people, the amount of money they have lost in the 3-4 months is approximately works out to more than 1,20,000 crores. And please also understand, in the next coming 3-4 months also, if Government of India doesn't take care of how to market these things, you are going to be in serious trouble. Please remember,
Chengal Reddy, I think
every one of them may invest
while you were speaking,
1 lakh of rupees. And the family
may I?
And tomorrow you are not able to find a market, not able to arrange the sale of this product. What is the
Chengal Reddy, the question is, you can always sit and criticize everything. No, 1 minute. Dr. Chengal Reddy, Mr. Chengal Reddy, may I request you? Sir, may I request you to please, see, I'll give a response and then I'll get Mohandas into the debate.
Yeah, please do. Please.
See, you can always criticize everything. You can be an armchair critic.
Investment, whatever is invested by farmers, they must be sold and they should get back the money.
Mr. Reddy, 1 minute. Mr. Reddy, 1 minute,
yeah.
please. Thank you. Firstly, 2 points I'll make to you. You can sit and be an armchair critic. You can criticize everything. If somebody gives rice, you will say, why not give dal? If somebody gives dal, you will say, why not vegetables? If somebody with vegetables, you will say, why not fish? Why not chicken? Why not eggs? Now, therefore, that is your philosophy. Your philosophy is you will criticize everything. I am on a view that if 2/3 of India's population, you are ensuring that they don't sleep hungry, I think that is a genuine achievement. You can't start nitpicking from day one. This is a pro-poor... No. Mohandas is on the debate. Mohandas Pai, the debate is over. Mohandas Pai. And Abdul Razak. Yeah, please.
Arnab, our Prime Minister has demonstrated very clearly that the poor of India have the first right on the resources of India. I think we should all be proud of him for standing up for the poor who are mostly in need. He has also thanked the farmers, the taxpayers. Taxpayers for almost the first time on national TV. No Prime Minister has come on national TV and thanked taxpayers for paying taxes and saying, I'm grateful to you for supporting the country. I think it's fantastic. The poor will get rations, plus 90,000 crores of Marega program and 50,000 crores of employment program in the 5 states in North India where the migrants have gone back. There's 1,40,000 crores of work program to put money into people's hand is being done. I think it's a massive program and you must compliment the Prime Minister. Yes, many can say, why don't you do this little bit more, this and that, that's fine. But let's first compliment him and say, thank you for taking care of the poor. We are very grateful.
Sir,
and also for taking up the large-scale work employment program. I think this will put money into the hands of the people.
And today we are all disappointed.
Let us do that. And I don't know what these people are nitpicking.
We had huge expectations of the Prime Minister, but the Prime Minister did not give
Just shut up, yaar.
1 kg of chana is useless.
Mohandas.
Just shut up and keep quiet till I finish, please.
Abdul Razak, would you wait and let Mohandas Bhai complete? Thank you.
Yeah, please keep quiet.
No, can you be quiet till he completes his point? Thank you.
Shut up and keep quiet.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Okay, I'm speaking. After that, you can speak. I'm not going to interrupt you. So I think it's a great program. You must compliment that. The biggest thing, Arnab, is that 90,000 crore of Marega for the work and 50,000 crore for the migrants who have gone back. That will provide work. That will give income to people, and the economy will revive. Now, this is the total program. 250,000 crores is being spent for the poor. And I think we should all applaud that. Yes, you can always say, I want more. For example, the taxpayer, I want abolishment of capital gains tax because it can revive investment. But we'll wait for that. I think it's fantastic. Let's compliment it first and let us say thank you. And then let's say we also need this. Please have a look.
A question today is of being a permanent armchair critic. Rahul Chakrabarti, before I come to you, you are on a debate with Sambit Patra right now. Thank you. Now the question is this, Rahul and Sambit. Rahul, let me put a question to you, please. Thank you. You see, I have never understood this kind of destructive opposition. If you ask me for help for 2 people and I offer you help for 4 people, you should be grateful. Similarly, if you say that please extend the pro-poor free food scheme by 2 months or 3 months, but I instead extend it by 5 months, you should be extremely grateful. You cannot start getting competitive about it. Now, the Congress party's chief ministers like Bhupesh Baghel, viewers, said, can we have a 2 to 3 month extension of this free food scheme? The Prime Minister said this free food scheme will be continued up to 5 months if necessary. Up to 5 months if necessary. My question is, your problem is that this decision is beyond the tenors of politics.
Let me give you some information.
Your worry is right now, Rahul, and if you only pray to hear me, allow me to make one point to you so you can respond in entirety. Your problem is, your logic now is, oh my God, but if Narendra Modi announces so much, then they may all vote for him. If Narendra Modi goes on television and says, Garib, Pirit, Vanchit and Soshit, I will target the Garib, Pirit, Vanchit and Soshit, instead of thinking about how much it will help them, instead of thinking about how they will not sleep hungry, instead of thinking about how reassured they will feel, instead of saying how empowered they will feel with one nation, one ration card, that you feel really proud that even a jobless man can go and tell his children that you will not sleep hungry. That even a mother, every mother can tell her child that you will not sleep hungry. Instead of being happy about it, Rahul, you're starting to think about, oh my God, what if the BJP gets votes because of it? Is this the way to look at things?
Let me tell you something.
Is this the way to perceive things? Rahul, don't tell me debate with Samit.
This food, this ration, free ration, up to, let me explain you something, Arnab. The Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has already declared this extension up to 30th June 2021. And in West Bengal, we are really unfortunate that in 2021, there's election. There's an assembly election. And there's a big question mark, Arnab. Let me tell you something.
I don't want to discuss politics, you do.
The central government has
I don't want to discuss politics, you do.
9 lakhs of metric ton of rice.
I don't want to discuss politics, you do.
But until...
You are discussing politics. I am
There's
discussing.
There's no politics.
I am discussing food security.
There's no politics.
No, why are you discussing politics? Why are you?
Mamata Banerjee has already extended this up to 30th June 2021. We have already done this.
This is extended up to November. Why are you Is there something to feel jealous about? Who announced it?
So I would not criticize
Ask the people. What are you doing?
So Rahul, I will not
nothing is jealous.
Then what is your problem? What is your problem with the poor policy? What's your problem?
This is not the problem. Let me tell you something. What they have committed, the central government have committed to send, they are supposed to send 9 lakhs of metric tons of rice in West Bengal. The Bengal government has already received 3 lakhs of metric tons. So there's a big question mark.
What question mark?
There's a big question mark.
Okay, I'll come to Bengal later.
What Prime Minister said and what is going to happen, I don't know. That does make a lot of difference.
This is a pan-Indian feature. Let me comment on it now. Thank you, Rahul Bhai. Arnab, we have to understand the basic psychology over here. I mean, here we are talking about the Pradhan Mantri PM Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. For the last 70 years or so, till the Congress party was in power, what was the Yojana going on in India? It was AM Vadra family Dhanna Kalyana Yojana. AM for Antonio Maino, and by the way, congratulations. I mean, taking the maiden name of our party's president does not push you into any jail. You, in fact, have proved today, and you rightly stood for Palghar. Congratulations and a big thumbs up to you and your channel and your viewers. Most importantly, for all these years, what the Congress party was doing, and they were saying, ye 5 kg chawal se kya hoga? What will happen with 5 kg chawal, 5 kg pulses, 5 kg chana? The people who in fact have amassed wealth to the tune of 5,000 crores, we should be reminded of the fact that the mother and the son duo, AM and RG, both of them are out on bail because they have usurped public wealth worth 5,000 crore in a single case, that is National Herald case. And the foundation of the party is on all kind of shell companies. That's the reason as to why they don't understand the meaning of this, the enormity of this humongous program. 80 crore people, 2/3 of Indians' population, 2/3, 2/3 Bharatvarsh ke population ke liye. Almost every home in India would be affected by it for 8 months. Just imagine how relieved the poor of the country would be feeling today.
Money that you are spending today.
Why should you be
and
shouting?
What 5 kg are you talking about? What
Sir, why should you be annoyed? Sir, why should you be annoyed if the poor of the people are getting food ration to their home? And on one very important point which we are missing out today is one nation, one ration card. One nation, one ration card. So in fact, a person from Orissa who goes to work in Mumbai, in fact, he would be benefited even if he carries the ration card of Orissa. So just imagine how huge it is for a common man of India, a common poor man of India. The Garib, the Vanchit, the Shoshit and the Pidit that the Prime Minister was talking about. Mr. Razak, you would not understand that because you don't hold a ration card, because you don't have to run from pillar to post for ration. So you won't understand the importance of the scheme of one nation, one ration card. You would not understand, look, 80 crore people, that means 2 times the European Union's population. That means 12 times the population of United Kingdom. That is almost 2.5 times the population of United States. This is the enormity of the program, sir. Understand it.
Where will that money go?
Razak, can you come into the subject that we are debating and otherwise, you know, what happens is, Razak, a minute please. Razak, you see, if you are not prepared for the program, allow me to give you a little bit of a concession. Razak, if you have come unprepared to the program, if you've not read the details of the scheme, and therefore if that is the reason, MR, that is holding you back from having a proper and reasonable and informed debate on it, and if you feel therefore that having not prepared for the program, all that you can do is that at the second part of Sambit Patra and Mohandas Pai's replies that you will give a little bit of a background music and then you will not face a question. People will comment on it. And I request you, if you've not prepared for it, you can say so. If you want, I'll send you some material now. You prepare on it, then we'll debate. But but what you're doing right now is comment.
Prime Minister, I've heard his speech entirely.
Yeah. Then I'm asking you one thing.
Now
there's a question. Can I ask you a question? Because you are so petrified of a single question. You have to take a question. Razak, you have to take a question. Viewers, I will not debate with people who are afraid of questions. So here's my question to you. My question to you is the following.
Please.
My question to you is the following, and you are debating with M.R. Venkatesh now. Please. The focus for the focus. Sunit Chopra, thank you, sir. Nice to see you again, sir. I'm coming to you in just a minute. The focus for the government being disadvantaged, they have said that we have to have 4 pillars for food security. Pillar number 1, availability. Pillar number 2, access. Pillar number 3, stability. Pillar number 4, utilization. Now, these are 4 very important things, okay? Second point is, what do the poor want? They want dignity in a difficult time. MR and Razak, my assertion is, dignity in a difficult time. Let DK debate with MR. Dignity comes if you have LPG, if you have electricity, if you have some trouble, DK, you have some access to bank credit, you have access to basic food, and you have access to simple basic resources and access to health. When you have this, you have dignity.
Manrega, which is
what the Prime Minister is, what did you want today? You wanted maybe DK that Prime Minister should go on national television and say that today at 4 o'clock in the afternoon we are declaring war with China. Then you would come on my program and say, then he would come on the program Mohandas Pai today and say the Prime Minister is making a strategic mistake. He should not go into battle. He should think about the people of India. The Prime Minister did not declare war with China. That will be fought differently. The Prime Minister said, I'm giving the poor of India a life of dignity. What is your problem with that?
No.
What is your problem if the poor of India have a life of dignity?
No, there is no problem.
In fact,
no, don't debate with me. Debate with MR.
No, there is no problem. Let's no diversion.
Debate with MR.
Tell MR. Extension of the food scheme is praiseworthy. We commend the Prime Minister for doing it, for whatever is the reason, whether it's a food stock or whatever. But him not mentioning China is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
And it astounds me. When the whole world is discussing China, listen, whole world is discussing the invasion of China. I mean, China's invasion of India. Now, Prime Minister.
What invasion of India? I have not been invaded. When were you invaded? MR, 1 minute. MR. I have not been invaded. I'm fine.
Well, our territory.
No, where have they invaded? They have not invaded our country. 1 minute. Where have they invaded our country?
Our territory has been invaded.
No. We are not invaded. We are still a sovereign country.
Yes,
we are free.
Ladakh,
our land has not been given.
Why did our soldiers die?
Our soldiers died because the Chinese carried out an incursion and they were stopped from entering. That's why they died. They gave up their lives. They didn't die. They were killed in action. Use the correct words.
You call it incursion. I call it invasion.
No. 1 minute. No, India has not been invaded. MR Venkatesh, you can respond. So your problem is, why did the PM not talk about China, right? That's your problem.
You play it down because you are different.
No, your core issue is...
That is my point.
Okay, everyone's on the debate, please. So, MR, you can quickly respond because Mohan as well as Sambit want to respond to this. Yeah, MR, quickly respond to him on this. Yeah. His problem is, why did the Prime Minister not speak about China today? Yeah.
Mention China.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Arnab, let me congratulate you on your stupendous win.
Thank you.
The entire viewers who are friends to me have been talking about that. Now coming to the point, I think he must understand the Prime Minister is a focused man. He is not all over the place. He has taken today a program that he wants to convey and hold on till end of November. That is distribution of food grains free of cost to the 2/3 of the people who are around the poverty line or probably below it. No. See, sir, I didn't disturb you. Sir, I didn't disturb you. Please listen. Now, where is China coming in? Why do you intrude? Why do you act like your Chinese masters that you intrude on every damn thing? Sir, you please.
I said I
you appreciate it.
on
Stop
that.
it. Full stop.
There is no debate
No,
here.
full stop. The appreciation.
I commend it. Talk about China.
Sir, then full stop. Then why do you add a but? Why do you want to please your Chinese masters by putting a but? Why do you want to put a but by praising your Chinese masters?
Who?
No, why do you want to please your Chinese masters? Tell me that.
You are scared.
Your Chinese masters have instructed you that this is a fantastic program.
This is I am telling you, you have surrendered to China.
Why do you provide
China policy?
Are Lakshmikant Pyare Lal, listen to this. Why do you provide background music like Lakshmikant Pyare Lal? They were twins. Why are you doing this? Listen to this. No, don't trivialize a debate by making some point. Just because your Chinese masters have asked you. The problem with you is the Chinese masters have forced you to make some ifs and buts. They said that, look, this is a very good program, but somehow or the other protested. So you come and say, oh, this is a very good program, but the monsoon is delayed. Next you will say monsoon is delayed. Next you will say, oh, look, it is still hot in Delhi.
I think if I may, DK, if I may please intervene, right? If I may please, and as you have observed, I'm speaking very little on the program. Very little. Mohandas Pai is on. Mohan is constantly wanting to come in. Sambit's coming in. Let's get Sunil Alag in for a minute, and then we have been democratic. Everybody's had their turn, except Sunil Alag will debate with Sunit Chopra. Then it's an open debate. You see, Sunil, I'll tell you what the problem is. I believe that people must be honest to themselves. As they say biblically, to thine own self be true. To thine own self be true, then be true to the fact that your essential problem is that the Prime Minister has year after year delivered to the largest part of India. While you have wanted the PM to do this, he has ensured health security, Ayushman Bharat, 500 million people, poor people. This is a pro-poor welfare measure. It's a pro-poor quota in jobs. It's pro-poor in education. Now, what is, the same people who've been going around, please understand, sir, productive utilization of taxpayer money. Rahul, right now debate is between Sunit Chopra and Sunil Alag. Productive utilization of taxpayer money. Commonwealth Games scam, 70,000 crores wasted. Pro-poor policy, food scheme to cover 80 crore Indians, 90,000 crores. What would you choose? What do you want? Sunit Chopra would say, I want the Commonwealth Games scam. I say, I would say that I want the poor people in India to be fed.
People can't eat. It means that 80 crore are starving in a recession that has now become a pandemic. 80 crore
what is he
who
talking
can't
about?
eat. It's a shame for any country, leave alone India. And the Prime Minister and his party are responsible for it.
The way I look at it is, okay, let Sunil Chopra respond. So let Sunil Alag respond. Sunil, please.
The Prime Minister and his party are responsible for the hunger, deaths, and the terrible condition of migrant labor that we have seen. I have seen dead mothers being suckled by their children. Who led the country to this mess? Let them answer.
Okay, then 1 second.
Sunil Alag.
Mr. Chopra, just for 1 second. Look, Mr. Giri and all the guests rest. When he's doing something for the poor, they want to raise China. This is not the last time that the Prime Minister is going to speak. He's going to speak again.
I'm raising the recession.
1 second.
Sunil Alag and
Hey, 1 second, boss.
Which the Prime Minister
I didn't interrupt you.
With his terrible policies against the poor.
Sunil Alag and
Mr. Chopra, just let me finish, then you can criticize me. All I'm saying is that you have nothing else. Mr. Giri also is talking about China because he has nothing against the pro-poor policy. As Mohandas Pai said, let's congratulate him. As far as the China issue is concerned, he's not spoken because the negotiations are on. Maybe he'll speak next week once the negotiations are over. Please, this is not the time for him to speak about China. I didn't expect him to speak. Now, pro-poor is excellent. What he's done is amazing till November. And somebody, 1 second,
he could say we are negotiating. Why did he say we are negotiating? Why did he ignore it? The entire world is
That's not Chopra, that's DK.
Relations, and our Prime Minister chose to keep quiet.
Both carrying on here.
No,
1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. All I'm saying is, somebody in Mr. Gaurav said that, look, already Mamata Banerjee has extended it till June. Very good. Nobody is criticizing that. But let's at least compliment our Prime Minister for doing it for the whole of India. She's only talking about Bengal and she's doing it. It's excellent. Who's going to criticize her?
I am talking about
I give you a choice and Sambit comes in. You know, if I have what the Prime Minister is saying, I'm taking money from the exchequer to ensure that every family in India has a meal. It's a big thing. It may not be big for you. It's a sense of reassurance, predictability. A poor family can look into the next 4 months and say, at least we will not die of hunger.
Yes, yes.
So I don't know what is there to crib about on that. Sambit is debating with you. Mohan, just coming to you in a minute, please. Yes, please, Sambit.
DK, just a second. Professor DK, just a second. Professor DK, the irony is you have been saying that the Prime Minister is silent in China. Where were you when he was speaking about China? After the all-party meeting, in fact, he read out a statement on China. Right. For the first time in my living memory, for the first time I heard a Prime Minister saying that hum Shakti Pradarshan karenge, quote unquote, Shakti Pradarshan karenge. Koi bhi balidan vyarth nahi jayega. He spoke against China. The irony is, in fact, Mr. Owaisi has tweeted today, I've given a sound bite, that just a sec. Just a second, sir. Let me complete. DK Babu ko complete karniye, please. Let me complete and then you can come in. I beg you, sir. You are an old gentleman. I don't want to shout on you. Let me complete and you can please come in, sir. Let's not fight like this. It does not behove well. Let me complete. Today, Mr. Owaisi ironically has tweeted and said that, well, today he should have spoken about China. He spoke about chana. Mr. Owaisi, when he was speaking about China, were you eating chana? Us samay aap chana kha rahe the? He spoke about China. And let me tell you one thing categorically. See, as far as taking the name of China is concerned, now Mr. DK Giri, we don't have to take name every time. Supposedly, I'll take it. 50-year-old boy, 50-year-old child, who is he? No, just name it. 50-year-old child. Do we have to take a name? You still understand? No, DK Giri. I want DK Giri. Mr. Goswami, I want DK Giri by my side. I have asked a question to Mr. DK Giri.
45,000 kilometers.
DK Giri, I have asked a question to DK Giri.
Yes, I am answering.
Just a second. DK Giri ji, you said name has to be taken. Suppose, just a second. DK Giri,
I am asking
50-year-old child. What does it mean? Who is he? Who is he? Do we have to take the name every time?
45,000
50-year-old child. What does it stand for? 50-year-old child.
When are you giving it back my territory?
50-year-old child means Rahul Gandhi. We don't have to take the name of Rahul Gandhi. Similarly, when we say that AM is the most corrupt woman of the world,
I'm asking you the Indian citizen.
We don't have to name her. We know who is she. So we don't have to take the name sometime. We have to show them their place. And Mr. Modi has showed China its place and will be continuing to do so. So the problem is, if we speak about China, you say, why don't you speak about Corona? If you speak about Corona, then you say, why don't you speak about China? The problem is not the issue. For you, the problem is Modi. For you, the problem is Modi, not the issue. You hate Modi. That is why you hate all the issues that he addresses. You hate Modi. You, the communists. You hate Modi.
If there is a realization, DK Giri, 1 minute, please. And Mohandas Pai is now on the debate. It's an open debate. Question is this.
Arnab.
Okay, Mohan. Yeah, Mohan, go ahead. Yeah.
Arnab, the Prime Minister has given full autonomy to the army to defend the country. The army is standing at the border defending the country. They push back the Chinese. The army lost 20 of its brave soldiers. The army has made sure the Chinese lost double the number. Now, the Prime Minister has given full autonomy to the army to defend India's territory. Why are these people bothered about Prime Minister speaking? The Prime Ministers don't go fight the battle. The battle is fought by army. Don't these people have any trust in our army? Don't they have any trust in the army? Our army is there. Please support the army. The army is there to fight for us. The Air Force is there to fight for us. The Navy is there. They are fighting for us. Please support them. They are doing it. What else you want to do?
Yes.
Why are you shouting all kind of
silly things? What are you negotiating there?
Why don't you go and fight there? Why don't you go there and fight the battle? If you want to take a stick and go stand there, remove your topi and go there and fight.
Yes.
I mean, what kind of abuse are you doing? What kind of nonsense are you talking?
What are you negotiating? What are the diplomats doing?
Support the army, not talk like this. Don't go on talking. Army is there. Please support the army.
Yeah,
it's
no,
our
we
armed
all
forces.
support the army.
They're fighting
Come on.
for us.
Don't
They're sacrificing their lives.
We all support
and
the
don't
army.
demean
Who
all
said
of
we
them.
don't support
Don't demean all of them and say
Every
what is
Indian
Prime Minister
supports the army.
doing. If the Prime Minister doesn't go and fight,
come
the
on,
army
no,
goes
don't
and
put words to my
fights.
mouth.
You understand what I'm doing? Don't demean the army. Don't demean the armed forces.
Yes, you are demeaning the army, DK Giri. I think Mohandas Pai is completely correct. I was being polite with you so far. But yes, you are demeaning the army. Yes, you are. And I think Mohandas Pai is correct. As far as the army is concerned... No, 1 minute. Let me take it further from what Mohandas Pai is saying. Mohandas Pai, let me take it further from what you're saying. Do you imagine that any of these people do not know what's happening with the army? Viewers, I'm telling you, I am aware. DK, now you hear me. DK, now this is not correct, right, DK? DK, when you debated with Mohan, I kept quiet. Now, I'm also asking, you're a senior to me, listen to me, please. You see, when I'm saying here today, I am happy the Prime Minister spoke about helping the poor today. I am not surprised the Prime Minister did not speak on China because I agree with Sambit Patra. The government has made numerous statements on China. And I don't need a second-by-second update. I have faith in my army. And I have faith in my government. My government is strengthening the army. My government is strengthening the navy. My government is certainly strengthening the Indian Air Force. We are strengthening, we are mobilizing more resources in terms of defense. We are spending large amounts of money. And I am proud of the fact that we are doing that. We are getting advanced. Allow me to complete everyone's on. We are getting advanced. We are getting, please everyone's on. We are getting advanced jets from the United States and from Russia. We are strengthening our logistics on the border. Our 4,000-kilometer long border is being strengthened. We are talking to them at a military to military level. We have pushed them back. And believe me, I am satisfied with what my government is doing. I would be more surprised if my country's Prime Minister was to come at 4 o'clock and declare war on China. Because that's not how the real world operates. When you become Prime Minister, you be the Rambo. Be a realist till you become a Rambo.
So ask them, do they want to
This is the silliest argument I've seen so far. Sunil Alag, why have you not talked about China today?
Taiwan is not Rambo.
Did you not see the news yesterday? Was TikTok not banned? Sunil Alag is on the debate. Sunil Alag with Razak.
Look, there's a negotiation on. Why do you want the Prime Minister to talk about China today? Either you say you want a war, say that, look, let's go and bomb China. Is that what you want? Please, come on, yaar. What do you expect the Prime Minister to do? There's a full negotiation on.
We never talked about China.
Attacking
Sir,
China.
We never talked about China. We have huge expectations from the Prime Minister.
That's what your Mr. Giri is talking, no?
Expectations from the Prime Minister.
Your Mr. Giri is talking about China.
Okay, he's now saying they have huge expectations from the Prime Minister. Sambit is on that. I just want to know, viewers, the point being raised is 1 minute, just a bit.
Arnab, 5 kg of rice is mere nothing. To a family, 5 kg of rice, 1 kilo chana for 1 full month.
It's
per
not
family,
to the family, sir. You are wrong.
Nothing.
Per person.
Not even the money they
Get it right, Mr. Goswami. Mr. Goswami, first he should not come unprepared to the debate. He has come unprepared to the debate. Mute him. Let me inform the nation as to what the whole scheme is. The scheme is, in fact, it is 5 kgs of rice or 5 kgs of gehu, depending upon the choice per person of the family. And yes, 1 kg of pulse for the whole family. 1 kg of chana for the whole family. It is 5 kgs of rice per person, not for the whole family, remember. Number 2, this has been announced for the first time on 26th of March 2020, and in fact all the people's entitlement have been doubled. It was 2.5 kgs previously. For the first time under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Anna Yojana, it has been doubled. The entitlements have been doubled. So I think the opponent should come prepared. To say that only 5 kg for a family is the wrong information. 80 crore people would be benefited. And in fact, let me give out the data as to what the Prime Minister said. 20 crore people received 31,000 crore in their accounts. 9 crore farmers have received 18,000 crore in their accounts. And 50,000 crore rupees has been spent on the PM Rozgar Abhiyan. Apart from the 90,000 crore additional rupees that would be spent on the today's program which has been announced by the Prime Minister. So just imagine the enormity of this whole thing. Don't spread lies and canards.
Yeah, you know, I know someone, Sambit. And this particular individual, she flies from her farmhouse in Chhatarpur to her farmhouse in Alibag to get the mushrooms from Chhatarpur and the broccoli from Alibag. I will not reveal the name of this individual, claims to be a journalist of some sort, writes columns and predictably changes her political colors and ideologies every few months and weeks, depending on what the season is. Now, I have a question. This particular person said today, MR, I wanted to hear about the problems of China, but Modi did not say one word. Now tell me one thing, MR, why would someone who gets broccoli from Alibag and mushrooms from Chhatarpur want to know about whether the poor people in the country, whether the poorest of the poor in the country have a meal assured for them for the next 5 months? I think it reflects a certain disdain and elitism, MR, and elitism, that they do not want to talk about what needs to be done for the poor. And I follow it up with one question. What did they do? Did they implement direct benefit transfer in the years that they were in power? Did they directly transfer the benefit of 84 schemes to Indian citizens?
Nothing happened.
Did they do that when they were in power? Why did they not do it? Because they don't care for the poor. They don't care for the poor. There was lackadaisical implementation of the Manrega. If the UPA Congress cared for the poor, why were only 34% of Manrega payments made on time? When they were in power, the nation wants to know, did they ensure food security? DK Giri is quiet now.
Absolutely.
Did you ensure food security when you were in power? India was 63rd in the worldwide hunger index with 842 million chronologically undernourished people. People in your time were undernourished. DK.
Arnab, I want 30 seconds.
When are you getting our land back from China? Why are you genuflecting to China? I am bringing back China.
I want MR to respond, then I will have Mohan come in here. MR.
Yes. Why are you genuflecting to China?
I will tell you. Arnab, there is also a false... Arnab, there is a false beard that is giving away. All these people, the Chinese are clueless about what the Prime Minister and the army is doing. All these people have been given the chabi to ask the Prime Minister what he's going to do about China. What the hell is China to do with distributing food grains to our poor?
Yes.
Exactly. This is the point. The problem is the Chinese have told their stooges in India, you somehow or the other reveal the plan of the army. You tell us what is that the Prime Minister has got in his mind vis-a-vis the Chinese. That is why today, at every point in time, you guys are coming and asking about Chinese. What the hell has Chinese to do with distributing food grains? Now tell me this. Are you asking this question on the basis of the Chinese? Answer this first. Are you a Chinese stooge and you are answering this question, asking this question because your Chinese masters asked you to ask this question? Please tell me this. DK Giriji, please answer this question. It's a straightforward, blunt question to you.
Sambit is also on the debate. Sambit, replacing him on the debate. Yes, please, last 1 minute.
You to question. Do you know how much China is from India? Do you know this? I want to tell you, 45,000 square kilometers.
DK, since you are very vocal. DK, since you are very vocal.
You tell us why you are asking about the Chinese.
DK, since you are very vocal, and in fact already MVR has asked a few questions, I also have 2 questions to add. And there's only one family in this country, consistently, 5 generations of this family have mocked the poor. Garibi Hatao, Nehru Garibi Hatao. We have Indira Gandhi Garibi Hatao. We had Rajiv Gandhi Garibi Hatao. We had Sonia Gandhi Garibi Hatao. Rahul Gandhi Garibi Hatao. एक बार भी कोई गरीब के लिए कुछ नहीं किया है. Garibi, what was mocking the poor? Who was the Prime Minister who said, I send 100 paisa from the top and only 15 reaches the poor? The Garib of this country. Who was the Prime Minister? The Congress Prime Minister, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. Because there were dalals of Congress almost in every corner of the country where they used to usurp poor's money. And you still have the audacity
and Mohandas Pai and Chengal Reddy is my last combination tonight. Because I began with them. Chengal Reddy, I want to also end with you and Mohandas Pai. You speak about the poor and you speak about agriculture. Why don't you also say to Mohandas Pai at the end of the debate that Narendra Modi is thinking about agriculture, thinking about farmers, whereas the Congress party, under the Congress party, Mohandas Pai, farm output was 1%. Farm output growth was 1% during the last 3 years of the Congress. But Chengal Reddy will not say that. He will not say it. Why don't you say that?
Mr. Arnab, I want to share with you. I am son of a
don't
freedom
tell me.
fighter.
Tell Mohandas.
No, please, just hear me 1 minute. See, the original Gandhi has been replicated, duplicated, and xeroxed by some Gandhis for which they are no relevant for people like us. We are not bothered about them. I don't know why you discuss so much about them. In fact, there are nobody in this country with the growth of regional parties since 1980s. But for some reason, these regional parties are not able to have this thing. Now BJP has come. No, I'm not interested in all that. I want to tell one very simple thing. The Prime Minister Manrega has allotted money. Now he is giving food. All that I would like to suggest to Prime Minister is link them with farming activities. You must try to understand, like I told you at the beginning itself. No, please hear. 40 crores farmers are in vegetables, fruits and all that. Now there what happens, you are giving 5 kilos rice, that's all okay. But please remember, they want work. What do they work? They again work into the farm fields. When they work in the farm fields, it can be part of and parcel of their labor activity. Whether Manrega or this food can be linked to the farming activity.
I take that point, sir. I have limited time. I'll get Mohan to quickly respond and then thank you. I think you make your point at the start as well and I'd like a response. Yes, Mohan.
Arnab, 90,000 crore of Manrega program is there. On top of that, 50,000 crore is going to the migrants. There's enormous amount of work that is going. People are complaining there's no labor. For example, in Punjab, there was no farm labor. The labor went back. In many parts of the country, the labor has gone. Farming has got automated. Now, when you put money into the hands of people, they buy fruits, they buy vegetables, demand goes up. The demand goes up and people get work. The most important thing is to give income to people, and 1,40,000 crores of work is being done all across the country to give income to people. With the income, they'll go buy the sabji, they'll go buy fruits, vegetables, they'll create demand. That's the right thing to do. Give food to everybody to make sure that there's no hunger. On top of that, give money for work to be done by them so they get income, and that will take care of the problem.
Okay, viewers.
Mr. General Reddy says we got to do more, that is fine, but let's not be critical of what the Prime Minister has done. I think, the money for work and also the food grains being given is a fantastic program, along with the health program where they get free medical insurance, along with the farmers program where they get money. I think it's a comprehensive program.
I think we need to understand that if you fight a battle, a war globally, if you compete globally, you also have to keep your own country together, your countrymen together, your backyard clean. You have to keep the poorest of the poor well fed, and I think that's a good purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much. On debate number 2, the lessons we have learned in our battle against Sonia Gandhi and Tonia Maino in the courts and how we won in a few minutes.